Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a glitch effect on any photograph in Photoshop. This is similar to Mark's video where he showed you the glitch effect, but this is using still images, and then at the end I'm going to show you how to transform those individual images into a GIF and a really small animation. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is load a picture into Photoshop. So I just chose this picture of Sherlock. I've been watching it a lot recently, and I've just duplicated the first layer and I'm going to change it into black and white. I'm then going to duplicate that layer. So in total I've got 3. I'm then going to go onto my blending options and get rid of one of my channels. So I've got rid of the red channel, and using the move tool in the toolbar, as you can see here, I'm just going to move that layer around. So you can see one of the layers is red and one is blue. And you can move this around as much as you want. And just demonstrating now by going back onto the blending options, which you can also double click to access. By changing some of those channels, you can get different colours. So you don't have to go with the red and blue, like the 3D effect. You can go for other options if you would like. I've just merged those visible again. What we're going to do now is we're going to take parts of the image and distort them slightly. So I've just used the lasso tool to take a section of the image out. And as you can see here, you will need to duplicate that in order to make sure you don't take away much of the picture. So I'm just going to highlight that again using the rectangle lasso, and using the move tool, I'm going to start to move areas of the photograph out. You can't see this a huge amount on the screen at the minute, but you'll be able to see it in a lot more detail as I bring out sides of the image, and especially around the face as well. So I'm just going to do that now, and I'll speed this up a little bit. Okay, and now moving on to the GIF part of the image, I've loaded the layers into a stack, and I did 3 different glitch effects on this. So using those different colours that I showed you, I started to experiment a little bit and created 3 different outcomes. Now for this, you will need to adjust some of your layers to how you wanted them. So I had the original picture, I duplicated it and made sure I had one in between each of the glitch effects that I created, and this is just for the animation. I'm then going to go onto window and make sure timeline is selected, and this will bring up this box at the bottom. And then you can select a frame timeline. Now you want to make sure these follow on from each other. So as you can see, I'm just moving the individual pictures on the timeline. You can adjust the timings of these quite easily, so you don't need to do that just yet. And as you can see now, they're all lined up. And by clicking underneath each picture, I'm just changing the time of those to 0.1 seconds. You can make a decision based on how long you want to have these, but that's the timing I chose. And now you can see if I play these, it plays on repeat, and it's a glitch effect animation. Now you could have as many frames as you wanted. 6 is quite a small amount to have, but you can see the effect we're trying to gain from this here as well. So in order to export it, it's export and save for web, and it will bring up this box here. Now I changed the frame size of mine to about 500, and this was just a lot easier to upload to the web. And once I'd done that, I previewed it, and it opened on the internet browser, and there you go. You can see how it would look on the internet. Now you can have as many frames as you want, you can do whatever you would like with it, it's entirely up to you. But I did just go ahead and save this to my computer as a GIF as well. Okay, so your task this week is to give this a go yourself. I understand a lot of people don't have access to Photoshop, but there are apps out there, especially on my episode where I looked at photography on your phone, where you can do this glitch effect on your mobile phone. So please do check that out as well if you are struggling to access Photoshop. But I would love to see your outcomes. As always, let me know if you have any questions, either in the comments below or on Teams, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.